This is Scott Laird from D'Addario, and today's lesson is going to be on finger patterns for the viola. Now, it's really important that violists understand the concept of finger patterns as they begin to learn new notes, naturals, sharps, flats. And I like to introduce all of this using the finger pattern concept. So I'm going to start here by just introducing what I mean by finger patterns. Now, on all upper string instruments, we have only a few different finger patterns basically that our hands, or shapes that our hands can go into. Typically, when we're learning the first notes we learn as a violist, we use what I call the 2-3 finger pattern. Now, it's called the 2-3 finger pattern because the half step is between the second and the third finger. Between our first and second finger, we have a space or a whole step. Between second and third, we have no space, so that's a half step. And between third and eventually fourth, we have space again. So the half step is between second and third finger. I call this the 2-3 finger pattern. So that's one of them. Now, eventually, the next finger pattern we typically learn is the 1-2 finger pattern. The half step is between first and second finger, space or whole step to third, space or whole step to fourth. The 1-2 finger pattern. And eventually, we learn the 3-4 finger pattern. That is space or whole step between first and second finger, space or whole step between second and third, half step between third and fourth. Now, it's important that violists get used to playing in all of these finger patterns. Before I move on to this next thing, I should say there's one other finger pattern that we really only use once in a while, and that's the open finger pattern where there are no half steps. And we don't use that for quite a while as a young viola player, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on it today. But it's important that viola students get used to playing in all these finger patterns. So how do we do that? Well, I like to have students play along with me, and I think we'll try doing this right now. So let's begin by playing 4 quarter notes on each finger in the 2-3 finger pattern. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to start, let's do it on the D string, and we're going to play 4 Ds, then 4 Es, 4 F sharps, 4 Gs, and 4 As. And then we're going to go right back down. Try that along with me, starting on D. Once you've mastered that finger pattern on the D string, I would encourage you to try it on all 4 of your strings. Start on the C string, move to the G, then the D string, and finally on the A string. In the next video, we'll do that together.